Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Girivaradhari Yashoda Nandana Vraja Janaranjana Yashoda Yashoda Nandana Vraja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radha Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radha Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hari Bolo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jai, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jai. Haraye Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha. Gopal Govinda Ram Srimad Sudha. Gopal Govinda Ram Srimad Sudha. Giridhari Gopinath Madan Mohan. Giridhari Gopinath Madan Mohan. Hari Haraya Namo Krishna Yadavaya Namaha. Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahansa Parivajagacharya Shtottara Satasri Srimad. His Divine Grace Abhay Charanaravindha Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki, ISKCON Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada ki, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki, Prem se kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki, Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki, Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Sri Jiva Gopal Vadadas Raghunath Shada Goswami Prabhu ki, Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan ki, Vrajabhumi Vrindavan Dham ki, Mayapur Navadvip Dham ki, Gangamai Yamanamai Bhakti Devi Tulasi Maharani ki, Rinama Sankirtan Yajna ki, Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki, Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadramai ki, Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki, Nittai Gaura Premanande. All glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Cheva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiladet Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Ruttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki. 51. Reading from Canto 4, Chapter 21, Text 51. Adyanastamazaha paras Tvayopasaditaha prabho Brahmayatam nashtadrishtinam karmabhirdaiva samagnitaihi. Reading from Canto 4, Chapter 21, Text 51. 4.21.51. Please repeat. Adyanastamazaha paras Tvayopasaditaha prabho Brahmyatam nashtadrishtinam karmabhir daiva samagnitaihi. Adyanastamazaha paras Tvayopasaditaha prabho Brahmayatam nashtadrishtinam karmabhir daiva samagnitaihi. Adyanastamazaha paras Tvayopasaditaha prabho Brahmayatam nashtadrishtinam Karmabhir Daiva Samagnitaihi. Adya, today, Nah, of us, Tamasaha, of the darkness of material existence, Parah, the other side, Tvaya, by you, Upasaditah, increased, Prabho, O Lord, Brahmayatam, who are wandering, Nashtadrishtinam, who have lost their goal of life, Karmabhi, on account of past deeds, Daiva Samagnitaihi, arranged by superior authority. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. Translation: the citizens combined. Today you have opened our eyes and revealed how to cross to the other side of the ocean of darkness. By our past misdeeds and by the arrangement of superior authority, we are entangled in a network of fruitive activities and have lost sight of the destination of life. Thus we have been wandering within the universe. Purport: in this verse, the words Karmabhir Daiva Samagnitaihi are very significant. Due to the quality of our actions, we come to the association of the modes of material nature. And by superior arrangement, we are given a chance to enjoy the fruitive results of such activities in different types of bodies. In this way, having lost sight of their destinations in life, all living entities are wandering in different species throughout the universe, sometimes getting birth in a lower species, and sometimes existence in higher planetary systems. Thus, we are all wandering since time immemorial. It is by the grace of the spiritual master and the Supreme Personality of Godhead that we get the clue of devotional life, and thus progressive success in our life begins. Here, this is admitted by the citizens of King Prithu. In full consciousness, they admit the benefit they have derived from the activities of Maharaja Prithu. Om Tat Sat. Om Ajnanatimidandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya chakshurunmilitam yena tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guruho Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatan Vitamtang Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sakitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitamscha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jayasi Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Citizens, continue. Today you have opened our eyes and revealed how to cross to the other side of the ocean of darkness. By our past deeds and by the arrangement of superior authority, we are entangled in a network of fruitive activities and have lost sight of the destination of life as we have been wandering within the universe. Brahmanda Brahmite. Brahmanda means all the universes. Brahmite means to roam around. So actually all of us are constantly traveling. Earth is also constantly moving. You are not in one place. Although you may say, I am settled here, I am not moving from here, I am not traveling anymore. Like the doctor told me, you must reduce traveling. You must rest. Your back is hurting. No more much traveling. But actually we are forced to travel from body to body. Ranges of travel we are doing. இந்த வீட்டில இருந்து அந்த வீட்டு travel பண்ணக்கூடாது. பாத்ரூம்க்கு மட்டும் you go and come. But you can't stop the earth from moving. We are anyway traveling. Free travel around the earth. 365 days you are traveling around the world. Who taught? You are an international traveler. The earth is moving. You are anyway traveling, even if you sit in one place. Not only that, you may be traveling inside. You take your big car and you keep traveling. The other day I met one gentleman. He said, I love to travel. I bought a huge vehicle for that and I travel all over India. Every month I'm traveling somewhere. I like to drive. I like to travel. It's another type of traveling we do with vehicles. But the big vehicle, Yantra Rudhani Mayaya. In this vehicle also you are traveling from planet to planet, from Janma to Janma. Wandering in the universe. Do you know that? You know you're a great traveler. In fact, you're forced to travel. You're cursed to travel from body to body. Brahmanda Brahmite. You are great traveler. Not only Vasco da Gama is traveler, UNC Tang or somebody, Chinese traveler, or who's that? All sorts of travelers came to India, and travelogues we note that India was a great country and all that. Everybody is traveling. As souls we are traveling. Big time travel. And who is the travel agency for that? Maharaj. Special travel agency. You will get this type of vehicle for this travel. Dog's body. Travel. Keep travel. Whole day travel around. After this, you will travel in this body, in this planet. You will become a rabbit somewhere in Mexico on the golf course. And you will be sitting around and doing things. Who knows? Who knows? So, this travel agency wants to keep you traveling. But there's another travel agency, the Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan. Stop traveling. Brahmanda Brahmite Kono Bhagyavan Jiva Guru Krishna Prasade Pai Bhakti Lata Bij. Once the seed of love of Godhead is planted in your heart due to the association of pure devotees, then gradually you will stop traveling. The big travel you will stop. Which one? From body to body, from planet to planet, from Janma to Janma, you will stop traveling. That is mentioned here by Prithu Maharaja's citizens. They are telling, we were hopelessly traveling from universe to universe. You have brought us knowledge about Krishna, about devotional service. And in this way, we have become engaged, free from entanglement in fruitive activities, which fuel our whole traveling from body to body, from planet to planet, and do this, sojourn in this world. You have stopped that by introducing us to Krishna. That's why Krishna has got Hare. Hare means one who stops birth and death. One who stops birth and death is called Hare. So, when we associate with Hare, we will stop doing the big travel. That is mentioned here, and the citizens are recognizing that out of Prithu Maharaj. You have given us this great fortune of getting rid of attachment to fruitive activities and therefore stopping our travel from body to body. Very nicely worded, very highly packed philosophy, theology, everything together. Out of realization they are speaking that this is what is the benefit we are getting as citizens from you. Yata Raja Tata Praja. The Raja is interested in stopping his body to travel, and he is a great devotee, Prithu Maharaj. And he is doing the same thing with his Praja also. He's telling you also do the same thing that I do. I will teach you rules, regulations, how we have to govern ourselves, how we have to follow some basic rules so that we can live peacefully amongst ourselves in a community. But the purpose of all these rules and regulations is not to peacefully live here forever. The purpose is for you to stop this traveling. Stop your attachment to fruitive activity and material enjoyment. Cease this type of activity. Replace it with activity for Krishna, for the pleasure of Krishna. And in this way, do everything for the pleasure of Krishna. Right? In this way, we'll gradually become free from fruitive acts. Most people we don't really apply our mind and understand what is the meaning of fruitive activity. The Nectar of Devotion, Rupa Goswami describing this as Bhakti and Mukti. Bhakti is a ghost, Mukti is a witch. Both of them haunt you and possess you. And the haunting is so deep that you don't know you are haunted. It has got him so deeply that he doesn't know he is possessed. Right? So, Prabhupada said, all the people in this world are mad. Why? Because Pisachi has caught them. And one of the subtle Pisachis that catch you is the desire for acting for a fruit. So you must understand our economy is based on this, by the way. Your illusory desire for fruit and acting according to that, that's how the economy thrives. Because everybody wants to work. Without work, I cannot be. I want to work. Work eva gatiranyata. Work is worship. I must work and I must earn money. I should work hard, I should earn money. The money is possessed by me. It's coming out of my hard work. It is mine. I'll use it. I'll enjoy matter. This thing we are stuck in. Janma after Janma, you have been doing this. Working and receiving fruit and enjoying that fruit and thinking this is life. I am successful. I work hard. But the Bhagavad Gita says, you idiot, you donkey, don't work hard. Mudhoyam nabijanati. Adhama. 4 types of people who don't surrender to me. One of them is a hard-working, idiotic donkey. We are speaking about a human being, by the way, who behaves just like a donkey. Hard-working donkey. I was very thrilled to see this description first. Baka. I stopped my work after that, actually. I resigned. I didn't want to be a Muda as per the definition of this thing. Because the logic was so nicely put forward. And Prabhupada gives a beautiful understanding of Muda means donkey. Donkey means what? I've been using the word donkey, D for donkey, A for this, apple and all that we've been learning. But it's just as much. We know D for donkey. But they don't know that you are a donkey. D is for donkey and you are that. Because you work from morning to evening. You don't know what's the goal of life. Somebody is making you work and entering your head and programming you like that, and you work. All these big capitalists do it. And you think job, job, job is everything. They all make you feel like this, all programmed. Don't have to work. Don't have to work. You didn't come here to work. You came here to stop work. That's what he's saying. Stopping work, stopping entanglement, stopping this traveling from body to body, from planet to planet in under the force of karma. That's the business of life. Right? That's the business of life. So these citizens are realizing that the leader has done that for us. What advanced citizens they must be. They must be very advanced citizens. That is the type of praja he has. Why? He's a Raja like that. His intentions, his lakshyam, his goal of life is like that. That's leadership. If you want to learn leadership, you must read this chapter on Prithu Maharaj. Really, how to lead. Don't lead people to become more fruitive. Give them more jobs. Our country needs more jobs. We have a population of 968 million people who are going to vote. And we are going to spend 15 billion. Wow. And every one of them has to be provided with a job. Everybody has to make a number one Shudra. Working, producing result and becoming fruitively entangled. I'm just looking at the whole economy and everything from the viewpoint of the Bhagavat. Everybody will become donkey. Donkey population. Fruitive, working, morning to evening, getting sabalam. And then using it. That mentality, the Shudra mentality is I work hard and I get a reward. I work hard, I get a reward. And if I don't work hard, I'm punished. I don't like it. I must work hard. I must get a reward. This feeling is Shudra mentality. Donkey mentality. This is what you are taught in all the colleges and universities. Here comes Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada. Stop working. Don't do. Why? Our God does not work. Natasya karyam karanam cha vidyate. He blows his flute and he just enjoys in Vrindavan. That's what you have to do. Fool, why are you working? God is providing everything. Nobody will listen to this logic, but actually it's true. You don't have to work. The only work, karma piyekam tasya devasya seva. Only work you have to do is to serve Krishna. You will see economy will thrive like nothing. Everything will become perfect. You think Prithu Maharaj had an economic problem? He had some currency problem, devaluing of the rupee. He suffered. What do you think he suffered? Nothing. Nothing. Because Krishna is the currency. Krishna is everything. He told repeatedly, whatever people may think in this world, that is the truth. That is the truth. People will never listen to you if you say it. Because the nature of the material world is that. But Prabhupada made a model. And he commented on it also. See, I came to America with no money. Where did I get money from? From your pocket. I did not do any work. He said, he is telling this openly. He's telling this openly. I don't do any work. I only write Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, I preach, I do Kirtan, and I make all of you do that. Where is money coming from? Krishna is looking after us. I'm not working, I'm not worried about job morning to evening. I simply serve Krishna and Krishna sends. You have any doubt? He asked. And then he explained that all of you do the hard work and I take the money and spend it. I distribute prasadam, I make books and distribute it, and this thing. He said, this is Vedic culture. He explained, and all of them were shocked. What is this man up to? He's come all the way from America, from India to America, and he's teaching us something very smart. Actually, it is very smart. Krishna is also very smart. He doesn't want you to work like an idiot, especially because you're human beings. I think if we understand this properly, we can do very little work and be very happy. Our society setup is like that. So, these Praja, citizens of Prithu Maharaj, have actually clicked that understanding. That is why they are glorifying him, saying, thank you for liberating us from the attachment of fruitive results. Working for that sake. And wandering in this universe from body to body because of the attachment for fruitive results. This is philosophy of life. Philosophy, this is all fact. The world works like that. It's under the influence of Maya, powerful force. And if you don't listen to what Krishna has said, you will be subjected to that force. You have to be under Maya's rule. You'll have to be forced to work under the three modes. You have no. Nahi kshanamapi jatutishtati akarmakrit karyatehi avashak karma sarvair prakriti jair gunai. Nahi kshanamapi, for a small kshana, fraction of a second also, you cannot be without working. You cannot be without working. Why? The modes will push you to work. Akarmakrit, you cannot be without doing anything. Karyatehi avashak karma, definitely you will work. Prakriti jair gunai, pushed by the modes. Pushed by the modes you will act. So don't be very proud, I'm a hard worker. I earned, I got promotion and all that. If you look at Bhagavad Gita, you'll get a different understanding of that. You're not very intelligent. You're not very intelligent. Krishna is offering some other thing. And that is what the leader should tell the followers. Don't work too hard. Krishna is providing. You work hard for bringing out love of Krishna from your heart. For that you work hard. That's why everybody should have a selfish interest towards the self. There's nothing wrong in it. There's nothing wrong in it. Persons who are actually self-oriented are called selfish. And because they are self-oriented, they will automatically be interested in giving this information to others. That's the way it works. And everybody becomes self-oriented. All groups, a huge group of people who are all oriented towards the self, become oriented towards Krishna. And everybody gets together and serves Krishna. And each one looks after themselves. There's no economy problem. Everybody gets plenty. There is a system clicked by Krishna. That is being understood by the citizens and they are following it under the leader. What should the leader do? Lead. Lead from where to where? Lead from GDP number 3 to GDP 5 to make you GDP, better donkeys. Gross donkey index. How donkeyish people are. GDP. That's not what he's supposed to do. Leader means leading you higher in your spiritual realization. Leading you closer to Krishna. Only he can be called leader. Not somebody who increases your economic situation, empowers you to earn more and all that. He cannot be called a leader. He can be called a senior donkey. Very advanced donkey. Because he will teach you donkey business only. Leader means who is not a donkey. Who is teaching you? Come, I'll teach you how to not be a donkey and still live very smartly. That is really leader. It's very different from these leaders. Very different from these leaders. That's why we take association of such leaders. They are smart. Prithu Maharaj is like that. He's leading. What is a system for praja? What is really meaning of leadership? What is the meaning of the goal of life to which you should be led? All this can be understood if you read the Bhagavad and the Bhagavad Gita. Design of this world should be according to that. According to that ideal. That's why it says, you have opened our eyes and revealed how to cross to the other side of the ocean of darkness. This is a result of good leadership. What does the leader do? Tamasoma jyotirgamaya asatoma satkamaya. He takes you to the light. He takes you to the light. And you don't know what is the light. You don't know. You're bound up in conditioned life. Bound up by the three modes of material nature. You don't know. You see, in modern times, they've got some idea about it. Even during Greek times, they knew. Plato, you know the Plato, Aristotle, Plato, Socrates and all of them. Plato wrote this great work called The Republic. How the government should be run. Mind you, he really knew this. In that he gave the allegory of the cave. The example of the cave. He said people in this world are like this. And he gave the example of the cave. He showed, there's a nice illustration, if you Google it you will see. People all sitting in the cave with their hands and legs tied. Looking at the wall of the cave. Behind is a big fire. And there is a big wall. Behind the wall people are walking and talking and everything. These people cannot turn and see. Because the wall will cover it. But there is huge fire behind the wall. And the shadows of these people fall on the cave wall. This is all you can see. You can only see the black shadows moving. And the talk, something little bit you can hear. This is what all these people can see. Your life is filled with shadow. You can see moving shadows. Black shadows. And they start making out, what is this? What is that? Each one of them is making out what it is, and discussing and finding out this. Now it so happens that one of them somehow unties himself. Innada bore adiyirudhu. Same discussion and that, Something else is going on here. There's something more to this than just the shadows. He releases himself. And he gets up. And he sees all these people. Then he turns and sees there's a staircase going out. There's light. He walks up the staircase out of the cave into the light. And he sees many people walking around like me. Hare, bright sunlight, valley, flowers, fruits, streams, rivers, water, rain, clouds, other people dressed in vibrant colors. And they say, who are you? How are you? Here, take some fruit, take some. The people are so nice. He sees all these things and experiences so many things completely different from the shadows. Real life, he explains this. And he says, those people tied up in the cave, I must release all of them. And he runs back into the cave. He runs back into the cave and tells them, see, this is what I saw. I am from here. I escaped from here. All of them said, be careful of this fellow. Be careful of this fellow. They beat him up. They beat him up. They said, nonsense. You're talking about something. You're mad or what? Idiot. See the shadows. Follow them. He said, I am telling you for your good. They said, get out of here. They beat him up, it seems. They didn't believe him one bit. Get away. We want to be with our shadows. How can I help these people? I cannot lead you. It's very difficult to lead illusioned people into spiritual life. So when there is a person like Prithu Maharaj, you know, is a real leader. He can get into the cave and release all of them and said, come on, get out, see the white light, see the beautiful sun, see the brightness, see yourself. You can see yourself properly. So Plato, he knew this thing about illusion. We are all an illusion. We think that sitting and working very hard under the authority and black and white shadows, this monochromatic life, that's enough. That's why we are. This is the meaning of illusion. So it's mentioned here, you opened our eyes and showed us the light. We are really appreciating. You showed us Krishna. You got us out of the darkness. You are really our leader. You got us free from fruitive activities. So Prabhupada is such a personality. He came from the spiritual world to tell us how to get out of this horrible situation which you think is real. It is not. It is not. Please enjoy. I came to give you real enjoyment. Right? So we must wake up to that. Waking up to that, that is what is called Krishna consciousness. Waking up to Krishna, waking up to the reality, the absolute truth. That's why we are doing all these things. That's why we are chanting Hare Krishna. We must constantly know Smara Nityam Anityatam. Chanakya Pandit said, always meditate on the temporary nature of this world. Smara Nityam. Always think about it. Anityatam. Not Nitya, opposite of Nitya. The temporary nature of this world that shadows your life, which is going to end. And the fact that it is not real. Always remember it's not real. This is the first step in spiritual life. This is not real. This is not real. This is a great realization. This is a great realization. These people, citizens, have understood it. They have realized it because of the help of Prithu Maharaj. Similarly, the modern Prithu is Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada. He has come and he has given us this information, boldly telling, you are an illusion. You are a donkey. This person is a big donkey. He is not your real leader. He openly criticizes. Take it to Mahatma Gandhi, they are all donkey. Don't listen to them. Listen to Krishna and the Bhagavad Gita. He is saying this. Follow it. I am doing. See, like you do. Amazing personality. He is speaking directly opposite to everything that we have heard in this world. Because he came from outside the cave. He has seen the light. Right? Jnaninas Tattvadarshina. He is real Guru. He has seen the light and he knows what he is talking to you. He is leading you. Come out. Everything that Prabhupada says you can fully listen to. You will never be in danger. Because he is a Tattvadarshi. Otherwise, how will you write all these things so boldly? Who is going to believe you? That there is a Krishna Loka. Krishna is there with the cows and this thing, and come there, I will take you there. Where is my tomorrow's soul? I am not getting, I have to work so hard. And they are coming and telling, wow, everyone, who is going to listen to you? Nobody will listen to you. The unreality is so strong. You can't get people to understand the reality. Very difficult. But if you are potent, if you are empowered to do it by Krishna, by the Parampara, then you will be able to do it. And Prabhupada was such a person. He sank into the darkness and liberated people from there. From so many people, told them this is the truth. So don't think this is some, Bhagavatam I heard, Bhagavad Gita I heard, nice class, it is interesting. I like this story about the Plato's cave. This is not the thing alone. You know how, apply it in your life. Apply it in life. Bring reality into your life. Get the hell out of here. The Bhagavatam is repeatedly saying that. Anityam asukkam lokam imam prapya bhajasvamam. You fool, you made a wrong choice. Anitya asukkam lokam you got. Why can't you understand? Now at least, come back to me. Krishna is saying. Anityam asukkam lokam imam prapya. Your profit is what? This is what is your profit. Your great economy, your great hard work and everything. What did you get? Anityam asukkam lokam. Imam prapya. This is what you attained. Now at least, bhajasvamam. Worship me. I'll get you out of it. So we have to tell people this message. We have to practice this message. We have to believe in it. You have to have faith in it. You have to live it and experience it. Then our faith grows, our conviction grows. So that whole process is called Bhakti Yoga. And that is given to us bit by bit, broken down into small elements and given to you. Morning to evening you can do it. Mangalarati you attend, you worship the deity of the Lord, you decorate nicely, you greet him, you chant his glories, you hear the Srimad Bhagavatam, you eat prasadam, live in the company of devotees. You will slowly break unreality and start living in the real. You'll start living in the real. It's not an easy job. But these citizens did their job. Prithu Maharaj did his job. It clicked together. And then he has got beautiful citizens who all want to go back to Godhead with him. Who all want to go back to Godhead with him, who appreciate that. See. So, Prithu Maharaj, you will see his character as a leader is so wonderful. Naturally, he's supposed to be the incarnation of the ruling power of Lord. Shasana Shakti of the Supreme Lord is an incarnation of that. So he's a leader par excellence. Par excellence. So at some point of time in your life, you should break out of this illusion and take a step out. That happens somewhere. You get inspired. And we must take that step. Although everybody will speak ill about you already, although you'll feel you're going against the whole movement and the flow of the world and your relatives and your fruitive desires and everything, you'll have to go against it. It's very difficult, but by the mercy of the Lord, one can do it. Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, they were somehow trapped into doing service for the Nawab Hussain Shah. And they were Krishna conscious people already. Even before they met Lord Chaitanya, they are Krishna devotees. But the history I heard is a very strange story I heard. I never heard that before. It seems that the Nawab, Muslim king, a lot of the Muslim kings are pretty cruel and pretty, focused on what they wanted to get. The Nawab Hussain Shah, he ruling in India, somewhere in Bengal at that time, he heard about a wonderful architect, employed him inside his kingdom and said, "You be my palace architect." His name was Piru. And he was good, talented. So he made a stambam. He designed a stamba like this, just a pillar, and nice inscriptions and design on it, very beautiful looking. And king came to know, and he came to see it, and he said, "Wonderful, you have done this. In my campus you have done in my..." So he said, "I will reward you. What can I reward you with?" He said, "You name this stamba after me." Okay, Pirusha Stamba. Piru Stamba, Pirusha Stamba, Isha. Piru Isha Stamba. Isha means controller, big demigod. So he made him Piru Isha Stamba. He became very happy, Piru. Then he told the king in puffed up way, "Actually, I could do 100 times better than this. But I did not do. In fact, I did not complete the stamba. You can see top portion is not complete. But you have already made me Purusha Stamba and gave me reward and all that." I laughed. King got damn angry. "Rascal, I'm honoring you for your talent, recognizing you. And you were talking like this to me." And then he took hold of him and then fought with him and threw him down from the palace. From the top, he died. And everybody was, "Oh my gosh, what a cruel king. Be careful. I did good to you. I named the Purusha Stamba. I said, now you design other things here." You're laughing and telling, "I had not even completed it. You don't know that. You foolish king." I finished him. Then he said to his close minister, another Muslim minister, some name he had, "Find out somebody who can finish this stamba. And I will rename it on my name. Nawab Stamba. I will put Nawab Hussain Shah." Go find out, finish it, and I'll rename it. So they say, I knew only that fellow Piru, and he was a great architect. The fellow killed him also. Another fellow who will come and join, they'll die under the king. Vanga placement. Previous one was killed by the guy employer. Next one, please come. Who will come there to die? And he has to be very talented also. Because all these Muslims kings had good taste and high quality. So he went around looking, inquired, and finally he bought a guy, architect, who finished it. And he said, very good, this is better than that Peru fellow. And he rewarded him a lot. Then he said, now you do this and all for that. And he said, thank you very much, my dear minister. Because of you, I got this architect. And it's wonderful. The minister is not me. I am not the person who got. Actually, I used the help of two Brahmins. They are the people who are very intelligent. And they know everything under the sun. There's nothing they know. They know about architecture. They know about Persian, Arabic. They know Sanskrit. They know this, they know that, everything, and very well informed people. They are the fellows who said, take this man. He'll do exactly what you want. The king will be happy. So the king said, is it so? Who are those two people? I want to meet them. King is very sharp. He said, those two people, bring them here. They should be with me. I should use them. If they are so intelligent, bring them. Rupa and Sanatan. These two people were Amar Santosh, name at that time. Very, very well known. They caught hold of him and both and said, king wants you. What have we got to do with the king here? We got nothing to do with him. We are devotees. We are Brahmins. And we are living in their own. He brought him in front of the Nawab. And Nawab, as soon as he looked at him, he said, these are the people I'm looking for. This is the type of subordinate assistant you must have. Very intelligent, very capable, very obedient, very cultured, civilized. He told them, I'll give you anything. Anything I'll give you. You become my minister. You become my secretary. They said, no. We have nothing to do with you. We don't want politics. We don't want money. We don't want position. We don't want anything material. So the Nawab knew these fellows are not only intelligent, they're also renounced. They don't have attraction for anything material. So he said, if you don't, I will harass the Hindus like nothing. In front of you, I'll harass them. I'll imprison you, harass each one. Every day I'll kill so many thousands of you. I'm telling you, I'll do it. Ask. They know if I'm determined to get something, I'll get it. I'll get it. Right? You have to do this. And I'll treat you very well. You will be surprised. All facilities, for all the money in the world you can take. Treasury, you keep the key. Why? I have so much faith in you. He was very smart, Nawab. He told, if you don't do it, I'll do this. Already I'm doing to some extent. I'll increase it. So in this way, both of them were forced to follow. They became Dabir Khas Sakara Malik. The name also he changed. Dabir Khas Sakara Malik. Both are at heart devotees. Their name is Muslim name. Dabir Khas Sakara Malik. It's a horrible feeling they had. It has served this cow killer, cow eater. And he goes around and marauding and invading and spoiling our whole Bharata Desha. And I should serve him. So, very bad feeling. But he said, all facilities, I am not asking you to convert also. You do what you want, worship, do. So in Ramkeli where they lived, they made Radha Kund, Sham Kund. Even before Lord Chaitanya came to meet them. They were already great devotees. Then Lord Chaitanya came. Chaitanya Charitamrita says Lord Chaitanya already knew. He came to see them. But they had written letters to Lord Chaitanya so many times. We know that you are Krishna. We want to see you. We want to take shelter of you. We want to surrender everything to you. So Lord Chaitanya came to see them in Ramkeli. And they came that day to see the Lord disguised. They came disguised. And they fell on the floor, all three of them. Amar, Santosh and Anupama. Three brothers. Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami and Vallabha, who later became Vallabha, Anupama, youngest brother. They were on the floor in front of Lord Chaitanya saying that, see how what has become of us. How this type of a situation for us. Please, if you desire, you can do it. You are Krishna. And they were so humble that the Chaitanya Charitamrita says, the Lord says, stop it. Don't talk like this anymore to me. Tumare dhainya fate moramana. Aji hoide tumara naam Rupa Sanatan. So from today onwards, your name is Rupa and Sanatan and Vallabha. Dhainya chada tumi, tumare dhainya fate moramana. Please give up this humility. Your humility is breaking my heart. And he embraced all three of them, said, you are my eternal associates. So that day they went back. Dogs were barking here and there in the night. Early morning it is. They are going back in that disguise. Washerman has got up early in the morning. And the wife is saying, why the dogs are barking? Some people are speaking and going. Who are these people in the early morning they are going? So the washerman is saying, only dogs and the king's people will be walking around at this time. These two people heard it. Who? Rupa Goswami Sanatana walking around in disguise and dogs are barking. They heard it. The washerman is saying to his wife, only dogs and the king's people will be walking around at this time. He said, who does a washerman lump us with dogs? Because we are the king's people only. Minister. I said, this is horrible. We should get out of this life. The washerman is talking about, you think you don't feel anything bad about it? Of course I feel very bad. I am like a dog. Only dogs and the king's people will be walking around at this time. He said, should we not get out of this? They decided, yes. That is when Rupa Goswami is, never go back. I'm not going back. I have already seen Lord Chaitanya. He has already promised mercy to me. I'm going to take the bold step. He went and took his wealth and made several boats piled up. Gold, gems, diamonds, everything. He went and 50% he gave donation. It's mentioned very nicely. 25% he kept aside for emergency. And like that he divided it. And he just left. All fruitive activity, even the slightest thing that they were doing as devotees, everything came to an end. Because the turning point, what the washerman said, enough. One turning point was that I selected an architect and gave you. Another turning point is this washerman's statement. I am really turning around. He went and took away, gave all his wealth and just left with Anupama to meet Lord Chaitanya. Sanatana Goswami could not go. Nawab Hussain Shah imprisoned him. He also used the wealth left by Rupa Goswami and wrote a cryptic note to him, do anything possible to get out. They paid huge money and got out. Sanatana Goswami paid very huge money, bags of gold to that prison man. No value for wealth. And got out. And from there also, his assistant carried 8 gold coins. That also he gave away to them. Said, idiot, never carry any of these things ever again. We have got the wealth of Lord Chaitanya. Wow, this gold coin, throw it. There's nothing compared to what you have got. They left. They went to Lord Chaitanya and surrendered. Lord Chaitanya was very happy to receive them. He engaged them in service. A turning point. They took a step. And Lord Chaitanya knew now he is ready to take it. So you will see, in every soul's life at some point of time, in some janma, you have to make this decision, like what's mentioned here. Enough is enough. I did enough janmas doing this seva for Maya, thinking that some laddu is going to fall from the sky and I will permanently keep it. It's like Prabhupada spoke about that bird, that heron, walking behind the cow, looking at the testicles of the cow. It is a fish. It's going to fall. It's going to fall now. It's going to fall now. He'll be walking behind. Prabhupada said it will never fall. It's part of the cow. It's not a fish. But he is expecting it's going to fall. It's going to fall. It's going to fall. You'll see very patiently walking behind. It's never going to fall. There's nothing like that going to be given to you in this material world. It's illusion. It's never going to fall. Therefore, when a person understands it's never going to fall, it's all big drama. I am being used by Maya. Nothing I'm going to get out of this. Some point of time when it hits you, this is the truth. Enough is enough. It happened to Prabhupada also. Enough is enough. A very nice business, this going on, everything, business crashed. Then Prabhupada said, enough is enough. Left. Ramanujacharya did that. His wife did not receive Tirkachi Nambi properly in the house. She thought he's a Sudra. She cleaned up the place. He is Ramanujacharya's guru. When he heard that this is how you received him, he said, enough. I had enough of you and your great religious, ritualistic way of following things. Such a great Mahatma come to the house, this is how you treated. And you are my wife. Tata bye-bye. He left, took sannyas. Fadak, changed. Time for me to do this. So life's lessons repeatedly keep teaching you in every lifetime. Stop it. Make this decision to surrender to Krishna. Mamekam sharanam vraja. Aham tvam sarvapapebhyo mokshaisyami ma sucha. Surrender to me. Don't worry. I'll look after everything. That faith never comes in. Keep on clinging on to Maya. But these citizens have been led properly by Prithu Maharaj. They are happy to go on to the other side of darkness and to the light. So Prabhupada has come to tell us that it is up to us to make that step. It has come in the form of service. It has come in the form of beautiful opportunity to serve Krishna. So the International Society for Krishna Consciousness offering you a chance to go to the light. Rupa Goswami decided, Sanatan Goswami decided. In many people's life you'll see Bilvamangal Thakur decided. He was so attached to the Chintamani prostitute. She told him, what a fool you are here. If I was like you, I'd gone long back to Vrindavan and gone back to Godhead. Unfortunately, I'm in a woman's body and I look beautiful also. If I was like you, what a fool using a man's body like this. He felt very insulted by the prostitute. That time he changed. He changed never to look back again. So these opportunities for change are provided repeatedly by Krishna. In Prabhupada's movement, repeatedly the movement provides you by many types of lessons also. Or if you are a family man, family will provide you. If you are a social man, society will give it to you. If you are working in a big position, that same company will also provide you the opportunity. Through politics and everything you will come to know. Somewhere you come. Material world is a world of lessons. Take it. Take it immediately. That's where we actually score. The decision to be made by the conditioned soul. That's important. And these are all people who have made the decision under the security of Prithu Maharaj. So also Narada Muni went and caught hold of thousands and thousands of sons of Daksha and told them, don't follow what your father is telling. It's a trap. It's a trap. Haryashavas, he told them and preached to them. They all just turned around and followed Narada Muni and went away. Took the opportunity and went away. Like that you will hear so many stories of opportunity and success. Prithu Maharaj citizens have got that opportunity. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada is giving it to everybody, the opportunity. And he keeps saying, don't miss it, don't miss it. So illusion is very powerful. We should know to seize the opportunity. That's important. That should be the take home for this Bhagavatam class on Sunday morning. Om Tat Sat. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Nittai Gaur Premanande. Any question or comment? What's the time? What's the time? 9:20. Any question or comment? Yeah.
Jagannath Maharaj, we were discussing that all are working. We are forced to work in the Kali Yuga. How to make the work Krishna conscious?
Definitely, if your boss becomes a devotee, it'll be very Krishna conscious, your job. But it's not going to happen. It's like a pie in the sky, like they say. So, many things you can do. First thing you should do is not to overwork. Work only as much as is required. Don't donate work to the company. Don't do unnecessary work. Look after yourself. Find time to chant Hare Krishna. Find time to read Bhagavad and relish. Find time to mix and be with devotees. All these things are very, very important. At the expense of all these things, don't work. Take a job that fits all these things properly inside. That's first thing. Design it yourself. Your space for devotional service, you should design it yourself intelligently. That you do first. That is first stage. Afterwards, slowly get out of the job itself permanently. That should be the next phase 2. Phase 3, if you really have to work and you need money and all that, find out a way of working with the whole devotees and other people together, jointly. Just look after ourselves and the family and the children and everybody. What we cannot do in this world. Prabhupada started a movement, spread it all over the world. So many communities of people chanting Hare Krishna. So if we work together, apply our intelligence together, we can do amazing things. That's the meaning of Sankirtan. If devotees get together, chant the holy name, they get collective intelligence how to do these things. There are plenty of ways of doing it. Don't remain addicted to that Shudra mentality of I should take a job in one of these great corporates. That is the only way to get food and money and security. Need not be. There are many other ways. And even in the world, people who are not devotees and not spiritually oriented also are finding that is true. We don't have to live under this economy. Even if you're not God conscious also, people are finding that there's no logic in living a life like that and working like this. I want free time. I want to live life. I want to have relationships. I want to be free. I want to think about what life is about. People all want their time. Increasingly. So why not you? For the sake of looking after yourself. First thing, don't overwork. Second thing, look after yourself. Third thing, use the opportunity given by Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada. Intelligently. Right? Shrikant. Yeah.
If Jiva is Nitya Baddha, then how is Jiva is going to get out of the material existence and go back to Goloka where he is Nitya Siddha?
The Prabhupada gives the definition of Nitya Baddha means you do not know when you became a conditioned soul. You have lived for so long in conditioned this thing that since time immemorial, since you don't know when it started, you are as good as Nitya Baddha. But you don't need to be permanently encaged. By Lord Chaitanya's mercy, by chanting the holy name purely without offense, you can become instantly liberated. Go back to Godhead. So that is also provided. So Nitya Baddha means you don't know when you came here. Means it's so long you have been here. Some people came to the jail and they have been almost life imprisonment. They got so used to the place. I think this is my home, yeah. Jail is. Imagine people who are born in the jail. From the birth onwards, from this bar to that bar in the jail, from this tune to that tune, from the roof to the bottom. And that's all they know. And they think this is how life is. They're very happy inside that. Because you're born in the jail. So you have been born repeatedly inside the material world. You've forgotten when it started, when you came into the jail. Isn't it? So then you are called Nityabadha. Because you have accepted that this is where I will stay permanently. So you are a Nityabadha. Okay? But Lord Chaitanya has reached out to you inside the jail. He has sent Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada and say, come out. I can take you out of the jail if you chant Hare Krishna and do service to the Lord. Use it. Get out of the jail. Don't be Nityabadha. Dhrida Vrataha. Nityabadha people are very determined to sit and enjoy material life. You don't. It's all about what your conviction is, what your sankalpa is. You can change it. If you change it, you'll no more be Nityabadha. Okay? Sounds very nice in words, Maharaj. In practical life, so many things are happening. That's what it's meant to be, Nityabadha. It'll be like that only. But it's practical. Who said Krishna consciousness is not practical? Can you not open your mouth and chant Hare Krishna? Can you open your mouth and chant Hare Krishna or not? So why are you saying it's impractical? Can you open your mouth and eat prasadam? Yeah, very practical. Offer it to Krishna and eat. Is it so difficult to put a nice cloth around the Lord and give him a little jewels and give him a bath? Don't you do it yourself or for yourself? So why is it impractical to do it for the Lord? Don't you sit and sing all sorts of songs in the bathroom while the shower is on? All the dirty, useless, filmy songs? Why don't you sing about God in front of him? Why is impractical? Nothing is impractical. It's only your mind telling you so. The most practical thing for the spirit soul is to serve Krishna. That's all you're asked to do. In fact, you're expert at it already. Simply do it. It's the most practical thing to do. In fact, it's very impractical to do what you're doing. For so many janmas, you're doing the impractical thing. You're so well versed in doing impractical things. Why don't you for once do practical thing? It'll be very easy for you. Because you're very good already in doing impractical things. Practical things you do, natural things. Easily it will come for you. It's the other way around actually. This is only most practical. The other thing is impractical. But you got used to impractical things. That's how it is presented by Lord Chaitanya. Very natural for you to chant Hare Krishna and serve Krishna. Okay? So don't think the other way. That is Maya's influence. It's easy. Krishna is saying it's easy. Ma Sucha. Don't worry. Just do it. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Nitai Gaura Premanande!